What is up, Pred Obsessors? Welcome back to the National Predecessor League. We are so happy to be here and so glad you could join us on this lovely Thursday night. SpookyMars here next to voted #1 most handsome color caster in PCC, HDPhillyB. How we doing?
I'm doing better now after that. Whoa, glaze off the rip here, my friend. It's good to be here as part of the NPL Week 2, and we have a fine matchup between two squads that have winning records, right? Unblemished so far this season.
And so far, both 1-0. Death awaits up against the crew, and really begs the question, right? Who does death await for? Is it themselves? Is there opposition? Only time will tell. You can take a look here at the rosters we've got in store for you tonight. Few big names in there, Philly. Some people that we've seen around the scene in some bigger competitions, all coming here together tonight.
Absolutely, yeah. Pop Hero was the one that stands out for me, especially on the side of Death Awaits, seeing them around the scene. But then on the side of the crew, Bangle Mac, right? Caster, observer, PCC person, right? He's all over the place. We played against him in the PML earlier this summer. We see Denim, the PCC photographer, as well on the crew. And then we also see Moo Muse was on there, but he's actually subbed out for Candy. And Candy is actually part of the Pay Your Taxes team who will be playing in the PCC Fall Series coming up in a couple weeks. So, you know, definitely a lot of big names on that roster.
Yeah, definitely a lot to look forward to. Some big potential is what I would call this. Now, being week 2, both these teams have found success in the first week. This is where things really start to beg the question, right? How strong is their synergy? How good are our strategies? Can they go up against these other winning teams? Because you're in week 1, no one really knows what the competition looks like just yet. After that is when things really start to shake out. You get a bigger feel for what you're going up against. And Philly, well, we can speculate all we want here, but we've got a draft we can get to, right?
Oh, and that's almost one of my favorite parts of the whole predecessor scene is talking about the draft. And Spooky, you make a really good point here because we've played in leagues such as this, and sometimes the beginning parts of the season, you have to figure out who goes where. You're like, yeah, maybe I signed up to play support, but maybe you find yourself better in the jungle, or maybe you're mid laner, but you're playing offlane characters, or whatever it is. And so especially for some of these teams, Death Await especially, they've kind of been mixing and matching who goes where from time to time. So you might be seeing them flex into different positions as the game goes on, or as the series progresses. So that is something to be looking out for both of these teams. Just because it says mid there on the screen doesn't mean you might see Bangle Mac in the jungle. He's got a nasty Richter that he can pull out from time to time. So, it depends, and that's what I love about these leagues. A lot of flexibility on these squads.
Yeah, you talked about flexibility and specifically Death Awaits. So I look over here at the notes that we've taken on these teams, and there's just a big question mark in Pop Hero around the characters he plays because it's so diverse and untraditional. Whereas you look at someone like Bangle Mac, he loves that Howie, right? He's playing very traditional mages in there. You know he's going to be playing a gadget. We saw him on that last week. Howie saw some big success. It's the non-traditional, non-conforming strategy versus tried and true. We know what we're doing. This is how the game
And those comfort picks, right? Okay, maybe I'm picking Greystone and I'm going mid, but if I'm the best Greystone out there, it doesn't even matter. So it will see a little bit of that, I think, but what we will see in Spooky is the Fang Mao, the Countess, the Grux, the Yurei. They are taking off.
Taste of the stars.
Fang Mao, does get through a lot of people. The planer in the jungle restyle, so got Vampire S there. On the other side, Rock. And then Ure. Yeah, no, seriously. And then the same thing with Ure. It's the Countess, right? Very similar. Can be jungle, off lane, slippery, hard to lock down, a lot of burst range. So makes sense that these guys are.
What I've seen in the advance is a lot of prioritization towards some pressure things, right? In the off lane, Countess and Run both pick. It can also be other two as well. Always find a way into the back line, find those flanks, where I read as lane advantage. What do you think we're looking to prioritize? Oh!
Okay, well this is exactly what we're gonna get. There they are! We're getting the Decker side of death away for them. I like that Undead Lord plays the Decker pretty effectively. Usually goes Basilia first, wants to be aggressive as the captain of the squad and help facilitate his team. And then on the other side, we're seeing the Rena being picked up first here. Can go in the support role. We've seen Spotted Loss run that, but then it can also go mid lane. Haven't really seen Bangle Mac play the Rena, so not too sure he'll be taking that out here tonight. On the flip side though, the carries are also in this first phase of the draft. Skylar
I don't really have to worry too much about what you're doing to her. That comes about the cage, Qualm, others. Over the crew, I'm wondering what tools they have to bring this Skylar down from this guy, right? Obviously, Rena can hit that. Bring him down, knock him out of the sky. The steal here, Rena can do that. At the same time, we've seen crazier things where the steal goes into maybe the off lane. We've seen some steal mids. I'm not gonna keep my hopes up for that one, but we've seen it.
Yeah, I mean, Pop Hero, from my notes and from what I've seen, has played Steel mid along with the Greystone. So, fortunately, Pop Hero is on Death and Wait, so I don't think we'll be